Well, let's see how men deal with breakups versus women. Who do you think deals with a breakup better? Let's see what the woman has to say about this.
Question for you. Do you think men or women get over breakups easier?
Woman.
Okay, she's speaking the truth. Let's go ahead and see.
Women, why?
Because guys don't they don't process their emotions until after. They just go fuck around, and women process their emotions
Okay, that's not true, but let's go ahead and keep listening.
first.
So women are the ones who are going to take a step back and be alone and focus on themselves.
Super mega cap.
Whereas men are going to leave the relationship.
Yeah, and sluts. Be sluts.
So the men are going to be sluts. Let's think about this logically. Right? Women have something that every guy wants. Men have something that some girl wants, right? Some girls, if you're the type of man. So you're telling me that men are going to go out there and be sluts. Not every man has the possibility to do that. Not every man is confident enough. Not every man is handsome enough. Not every man has the charisma to do that. So if we're talking about a specific man, yeah, but the average woman can go out there and get over a breakup pretty easily. Well, at least she's going to try to. But if you think your woman is going to be at home alone after a breakup thinking about you, she might, after she gets done going on all the dates that she wants to go on. But let's see what she has to say.
But do you think it's easier for a man or a woman to, get somebody?
Men.
Oh my goodness, this is cap. And I truly don't think she believes what she's saying. She's probably just saying this just to say this, because I hate when women say this, right? Because when they say it's easier for men, let's think about this logically once again. What is easy? Easy means that there's no challenge. So if there's no challenge, let me take this Zin out of my mouth. If there's no challenge, right? For a woman to walk out of the house, let's put the man first. If a man walks out of the house and goes up to a woman, 9 times out of 10, if he walks up to any woman and says, "Hey, listen, I want to put my dick in you. So go ahead, bend over. Let's make it happen right now. Come over here in the car with me." Is the woman going to say yes? There might be one out of 10, right? 99.9% of the women are going to say no. That is not easy. Let's switch it around. Any woman, average, as long as she looks decent, she walks out of the house and she tells 10 guys the same exact thing. She just switched around. 9 guys are going to say yes. Why? Because guys want it more than a woman, because for a woman, it's more easily accessible. So for women to say, "Oh yeah, it's easier for men," that's cap. It's easy for a man if he has worked on himself and he's confident, he's charismatic, and he understands the game. But for most men, that is not true. For the average woman, it's true. Even if she's not a 10 out of 10, as long as she looks decent, most guys will hit. Most guys will take anything that they can get. If the woman is fat, but her face is okay, most guys will go for that. Why? Because it's not as easily accessible as women.
How so?
I don't know.
I don't know. Exactly. She doesn't even know. She's just spewing bullshit.
I don't know. I don't know.
You think that if you didn't talk to any one of these men right here and showed interest, they wouldn't want to go home with you?
Oh yeah, I think women have the right, if they say yes, a man will go with you, but if you say no, they won't get, a guy won't get anyone.
So that would
What?
mean that men would get rejected more, no?
Yeah, I don't.
Question for you.
I mean, to be fair, she doesn't even look like she was prepared for this. She looked like she was randomly approached, but she just spewed a bunch of nonsense. Let's listen to it one more time.
Do you think men or women get over breakups easier?
Women.
Women, why?
Because guys don't Like they don't process their emotions until like after. They just go fuck around, and women process their emotions first.
So women are the ones who are going to take a step back and be alone and focus on themselves, whereas men are going to leave the relationship.
Yeah, and be sluts. Be sluts.
But do you think it's easier for a man or a woman to, get somebody?
Men.
How so?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
You think that if you didn't talk to any one of these men right here and showed interest, they wouldn't want to go home with you?
Oh, yeah. I think women have, like, the right, like, if they say yes, like, a man will go with you. But, like, if you say no, like, they won't get, like, a guy won't get anyone.
So that would mean that men would get rejected more, no?
Yeah.
Listen, I don't blame them because at the end of the day, a woman is going to look at it through a woman's perspective. She's never lived life as a man, so she doesn't understand the privilege that she has. Because think about this, a rich kid coming from a rich family has never experienced the struggle. Guess what? Aiden Ross, I saw a clip somewhere where when they asked him, what's the minimum wage of most people? He said 100K. So for someone who is rich and has lived their whole life rich, they don't know what it's like for someone who came up with nothing. They don't understand the struggles. They only see it from their point of view because that's all they've ever seen, as opposed from someone who was broke and became rich. They understand. They have the full scope of things because they've seen it all. So women have only seen it from their perspective. So they believe that for guys, it's the same way. But all you guys watching, you guys know that it's not as easy. Most guys, they have to approach more women to get the woman that they want, as opposed to a woman. She can approach a good handful of guys. And most guys, unless they have a girlfriend, unless they are gay, unless she looks ugly, they're going to say no. But for the majority, they're going to say yes. So easy mode is having no challenge. For a man, it is challenging because for a woman, she just has to be born with natural beauty. No challenge, right? You just got to look good. That's the standard for most women, as long as you look good. For a man, the challenge is becoming the man who can get more women, meaning you have the challenge of building your body. You have the challenge of building your confidence. You have the challenge of building your social skills. You have the challenge of building your charisma, building your looks, building your finances. You have to build all these things, and it takes time. It doesn't just happen overnight. If you are someone who is socially awkward, you're unconfident, you don't have money, you have so much to work on. So the challenge is this big compared to this big, because you're not just going to do that overnight. You're going to have to work on your social skills for months. Then finally you master that. Then you're going to have to work on your body. Then you're going to have to work on your looks. And all of that is going to take at least a year, 2 years, 3 years, depending on how much you put into it, right? Because it all depends on how much you put in. How much you put in is how much you're going to get out. If you want to improve your life in 1 year, it's possible. But if you want to improve it faster than the guy who will take 5 years, you're going to have to put in 5 times the work. You're going to have to read more. You're going to have to apply the information that you learn more. So if you read something on social skills, on talking to women, on improving your body, whatever the case may be, you have to make it a top priority to apply that knowledge into your life so that you can start seeing results a lot faster. For you guys who think that you're socially awkward and that's something that is just, some people are born socially awkward, some people are born confident and social, that's not true. You can learn it. Don't have the mindset of simply just focusing on the problem. Have the mindset of focusing on solutions. Because when you focus on problems, that's all you're going to see. If I tell you right now, listen, how many red cars did you see today? You're not going to be able to tell me, right? But if I tell you tomorrow, I'm going to give you $1 million if you list off how many red cars you saw. Tomorrow, I ask you again, and you're going to tell me how many red cars you saw. Why? Because you chose to focus on that. So choose to focus on solutions. That's what will get you out of depression. That's what will get you out of this anxiety, out of this social anxiety, out of this social awkwardness, nervous with women and all that. Because when you go up to talk to a woman, the reason why most guys are so nervous and so anxious is because they're focusing on the problem. They're focusing on, what if she rejects me? What am I going to say? Stop thinking about that. Focus on what you can do. Don't focus on what she can do. That's the problem most guys have, is they focus on things that they cannot control. And when you focus on things that you cannot control, you're looking into the future too much. You're way too in the future, so you're not in the present moment. And what you got to understand is the present moment is an opportunity. Every single second that goes by, that's the present moment. This currently is the present moment. Anything after that, it's good to plan into the future, but it's not good to overthink in a negative way to where you're simply just focusing on the problems. It's not good to think about the past and regret things that have happened in the past, because you have the now. All right. That's the video for today. How men deal with breakups versus women. Don't listen to her. If you think your woman's out there just sitting at home by herself doing absolutely nothing, you got a rude awakening coming to you. So wake up, focus on yourself, focus on becoming the best version of yourself, so that you can become the man who this delusional woman is saying that is easier for men to get women. It's going to be easier if you work on yourself, but even then, women have the advantage. All right, peace out.